But yeah, we have almost everyone on the board.
Here, see, it says record.
We good?
Yep.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first day of Welcome Week. We're super excited. We have our awesome representative from NOMAS on the screen in the iPad. That's Keeana. So we have decided to do a joint Welcome Week. So this week we're all going to be showcasing the 4 different architecture organizations. Starting off with AIS. So how many of you know what AIS stands for? No board members. Okay, so we're going to run down through some basics about what AIS is, what we do, what specifically we do at SCAD, and also what we do with nationals and how we can all contribute. So yeah, a little rundown of everything. Here are some of the amazing graphics that you'll be seeing throughout the entire year from our communications team. So we're super excited to be showcasing, the fall, winter, and spring throughout the entire year. Behind us on the wall outside is where we're going to be showcasing all of our weekly events. Also the calendar throughout the entire year, and also is going to be a space that we're going to be sharing with NOMAS, Ashrae, and Deepa. So if you ever have any questions and you want to see what event is coming up next, right outside, once you're going to the kitchen, is a great place to start. So what is AIS Nationals? So AIS stands for American Institute of Architecture Students. And it is an independent nonprofit student-run organization. And it is one of the first established student-run organizations. So that is absolutely huge. It is a place that speaks for us nationally as architecture students, and it is also a place that we can bond with people from the US and also people from around the world. So over here, we have some pictures from our trip to Grassroots in DC. So I don't know if some of us who went to DC want to speak a little bit on that.
Okay, yeah, so I wasn't even a part of AIS until last year. So this conference was a big deal for me because I really didn't understand what AIS was as a group, really until I went to this conference and actually saw like the mentality of the people running it. And it was a very good experience. Like they just care nothing but for like the people and the organizations and the members or whoever's a part of it. So I loved it. I thought it was great. I got a lot of information from it. They had a little career fair thing and all kinds of information.
Yeah, so those are the type of stuff that you can get while being a member. So it's a really good way to start getting involved. Up on top are the current executive board of AIS. So that is comprised with the president and vice president, who this year are Cooper and Nicole. We absolutely love them, they're amazing. And then the rest of them are compromised by the quad directors. So there are 4 quads in AIS. As SCAD, we are a part of the South Quad, which is I think it is still the biggest quad from AIS. It also compromises Puerto Rico. So it is, an international thing. It is not a only like US thing. There are also Middle East quads and there are also Latin American quads. So it's a lot of people from around different places of the world. And that is what you can see over here. That is over 300 people standing outside of the American Institute of Architects headquarters. And that is people from all over the world that came to DC and had an amazing time. So that is one of the things that AIS compromises of, and specifically nationals. So action. Specifically, we advance leadership, design, and service among architecture students and empower voices and ideas and actions for the people. Oh, really? So AIS also has a lot of committees and task forces, all of which are very important to helping advance the knowledge of architecture students and also the voices of architecture students. So a lot of these include mental health and wellness within architecture students. They also include FBD planning, which is the Freedom by Design, which we'll be hearing more about that during at the end of this week. And they also have a lot of future programming for conferences and for sustainability as well. So there are a lot of different committees that you can get involved with, and don't fret, the application will be opening up again at some point throughout the year. So you can still be joining these committees and task forces, and you can be a member and sit in the chats of making the change within architecture students, which is amazing. So, welcome to the Alliance. The Alliance consists of 6 organizations, one of which is AIS. So you already know the American Institute of Architecture students, but we also have AIA, ACSA, NAP, NOMA, and NCARB. So these are the 6 leading organizations that comprise everything about architects throughout the US. So AIA is the professional aspect of AIS. So they deal with everything in terms of the government, and they also help us in whatever is needed. They give us sponsorship, help us out with conferences, and all that sort of stuff. ACSA, for those of you who are going into junior studios or even starting funding studios, you might hear of the ACSA Steel Design Competition. That is the Associates of Collegiate Schools of Architecture. That is a competition that is done every year. So that is one of them. Now, the National Architecture Accrediting Board. So they're in charge of making sure that what we are learning as students is knowledgeable for our future and is also like current in the moment, so we're not learning stuff like way past. We also have NCARB, the National Council of Architectural Registration Boards. So for those of you who have started their AXPRs, many people have, awesome. So you should know what this one is, because that is where you need to log in your hours. Really, really important. Do not forget to log in your hours. I'm a huge advocate for that. And then we have NOMA. So NOMA is the National Organization of Minority Architects. We'll be hearing from them tomorrow. The NOMA is the professional one as well. So that is like AIA. There's also NOMAS. So AIA, NOMAS, and NOMA. AIA and AIS, NOMA and NOMAS. So those are the gist of everything that you need to know about the Alliance. So who are we at SCAD? You might be wondering, all right, this is awesome, but what goes on at SCAD? What specifically happens? So we do a lot of stuff in terms of social events. We also do professional events. So over there on the top left, that is us at DC, having a lot of fun, going to presentations, hearing from the AIA board of directors in terms of government issues and what they sit on in terms of like what they're hearing from the government and how architecture needs to change, which they don't think it does. So they like let us in on what happens. We also host model making sessions, for example, on the left with Professor Bertossi. We host software sessions like if you need to learn V-Ray or Rhino or all that sort of stuff. That is something that we also do and we also offer. And then we also do some more fun events, some chill events, because we know, life can be stressful. We all need to relax. So over there, the bigger picture, that is us at Forsyth Park, enjoying a long day after playing dodgeball and pieing a bunch of professors. So over here, we have Professor Julie Barland giving pie in the face. So that is an event that we do at the end of the year. It's a great event, and you can put in your name to pie a professor. So look forward to that because it's a lot of fun. We also host the Rosar's Ball, which is over here. Every year the theme is different. So we will be doing that later on this coming year. But yeah, these are a little bit of hints of some of the events that we're doing. This doesn't include Halloween Fest, Valentine Delights, and a whole bunch of different stuff that we will be walking around studios to introduce ourselves. So who are we? Welcome. This is your executive board. Starting with myself, my name is Juanita. I am the current president of this year, and I am a current senior. So I am super, super excited to be here. We'll just go down the line.
Well, I am Zach Brown, like face up there. I'm the vice president, and yeah, I'm also a senior. So join.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zena. I'm the secretary, and this is my senior year as well.
Hi, my name is Ben. I'm a current junior, and I'm new to the board this year as the treasurer.
And Werda, who is not here, she will be serving as the student licensing advisor. So she will be our direct link with all of the master's students, and also if you ever need any help with AXP or understanding all that sort of stuff in the NCARB and those things that are sometimes harder for us to understand as we're undergrads. She is our main contact with NCARB as well, and she is a second-year master's student.
So hi, I'm Nick. I'm the Professional Development Chair, and I'm in my senior year.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny. I'm a junior.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shira. I'm a social media manager and I'm new to the board as well, and I'm a junior.
And then Lucia is our fundraising and events coordinator, and she is a junior.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm a senior and I'm the events chair.
And then Michelle, she is our small events director, and she is a junior. And Lucia and Michelle are going to be attending the lacrosse campus, so they will be organizing all of that. So we should be hearing from them soon. And not pictured here, but who will be getting her own presentation is Ms. Deepa.
Hi, I'm Deepa. I'm a senior as well, and I'm a PD director, but we're gonna be hearing more about that Thursday.
So get excited. If you want to be on a leadership position within AIS and specifically FPD, look out for that and come to the presentation on Thursday because it's going to be super important. And we're going to be hearing a lot of the projects that we're going to be doing this year, which are built projects and also like community service, the 8 hours, XP hours. XP hours. If you want XP hours, come.
I'm on the communications chair if you need any help. If you need any help with presentation board rep.
Yeah, so all of us, we're very welcoming. If you ever see us walking down Clark Hall, which is probably gonna be our home for a lot of us senior year, we're probably gonna be here a lot. Just come on, say hi. If you ever have any questions, feel free to let us know. So, to get to know the board, we have a little game that we would like to play. All right, who's ready to get some lollipops? So, we're gonna start off with questions. And a couple of board members have responded yes, to these questions. So we would like to know, which member do you think which board member would win in a hot dog eating contest? Who do you think has said yes to winning?
I feel like Ben would say yes.
Okay, so we have one for Ben. Who
Did
else
only
say
one
yes?
person say yes, or is there like more?
I think multiple people said yes.
I feel like
Yes.
Zach would say yes.
Okay. Okay, so maybe that's
Well, just for like, macho man, like.
all right, there's one other person. One other person who has said yes. Which other person has said yes to winning a hot dog eating competition? All right, we ready to find out? Yes, let's ready.
You guessed? Did you guess? You don't want to
Sorry,
guess?
what's your name? Sorry.
You can all the same.
Zach, Gabriel wants to get some.
Something about a hot dog on a hot day.
All right, who's ready for another question?
Not bad.
All right, so next question is, which board member would keep sleeping after alarm goes off?
Yeah.
Everyone.
All right, from the back, who do you think?
This is a.
There's a lot of them for this.
Oh my God.
All right, everyone, let's get the wall. Okay, which board member do you think would disappear for a year if they could?
Liz.
Okay, anyone? Does anyone else want to pitch it?
Zena?
I second Zena, 1000%.
Zena has said no to this one.
I feel like Lucia would.
She's lying. Zena's lying.
All right, anyone for a lollipop? Who wants a lollipop? Who do you think would disappear for a year if they could?
Yeah.
You, sir, are correct.
Nice.
There we go. So we have myself, Zach, Ben, Jenny, and Lucia. If they could,
I would have nothing to do.
That's true. But then I was thinking, I was like, you already do so much, like, you need a break.
So, which board member is into weird food competitions?
I'm guessing Shira.
I second. Honestly, I don't think. Nobody remembers that I'm excited. Yeah, I feel like Zach. But I do like, but I could be wrong, but I can't remember what. I don't know.
All right, let's see. And all right, Ben, what is your combination that you like?
I thought,
Clearly.
I don't know, it's like a specific one, I thought it was just like general, like I'll try it. You know, someone came out and was like.
I can tell you a weird food combination. I ate it today, like before I came here.
What?
Peanut butter and green grapes. Weirdest thing, but tastes good.
Honestly, I would try it.
And like when they're cold in the
I
fridge,
did,
like,
but I don't know.
All right.
okay, well that's one.
I would just say, like, people just find pepperoni pizza is weird. I do. Yeah.
I love pineapple pizza.
Oh, I like it.
Thank you.
I
gotta
like
be
it.
fitting.
Your one is like
I like
honey on chicken. I like people
Yes.
that do.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. I feel so bad. Okay, last but not least, which board member has way too many Savannah parking tickets? There are only two for this one. And there's only one of them in this room. I have zero.
Really, it's surprising. Wait. Well,
So there's two, there's two who said yes.
Oh, you were over parking that lot.
So who has way too many Savannah
The
parking
guy
tickets?
that's.
I don't think it's Liz, 'cause I feel like Liz is a good
Go in
driver.
there. It doesn't, it's not about being a good driver. It's about parking in a legal spot.
Well, I know, but like, if you're a good driver, that like encompasses like, you know, knowing the rules of like where.
Listen, when I made this question, I was referring to like, okay, you have like over 5 tickets. So
Oh.
that is a lot of tickets.
Okay, we're gonna get an answer from the person who's in this room. Zach Brown, do you have more than 5 tickets?
Okay, most of these tickets are strictly from not understanding. Actually, okay, hold on. One of the tickets that I got was for parking right in front of the Clark here at the very end by the dumpsters. There's like that weird island.
Yeah.
I was parked on that island my like very first week, and I'm the reason why they painted that yellow, because I called in and I was like, what the heck is wrong with you guys? So I have more than that.
I did get 2 parking tickets this summer, but both of them got appealed and I won both.
Oh, I just never paid them.
There you go, and here I am. So you need advice on how not to get parking tickets. We have to.
I think I had 5 tickets too.
It was the yellow curve, but the paint wasn't on the curve.
I paid one.
Like non-existent paint. So.
The fact that we even pay for parking is ridiculous with how much we pay at SCAD. We shouldn't even be paying for parking. That's just
It's not the city, it's not even SCAD.
Okay.
we own the city. We made the city, so essentially it should be us.
I know.
Back to me. Back to me. Thank you. Okay, so. Yeah, I know. So over here, we have the fall quarter schedule, which I think all of you have in front of you. If not, we have some more over here. And we will also be passing them out to fundies and sophomore studios and all the other studios who will be going to classes, talking to each of you, getting questions and all those good things. We have a schedule for all of the events, so you can plan ahead. You can see which events you want to attend to. One of the really fun ones, we have Halloween Fest coming up. We also have Fall Fest. If you want, there will be some goodies that we're going to be giving out. We know that this is specifically for freshmen, but we will be giving out goodies. So stay tuned for that. We also have general body meetings that will happen bi-weekly. All of the meetings from now on and everything that will happen will be in this room. So if there is anything that is announced at Clark, it will be in this room. Also coming up this coming week, we have tomorrow the NOMAS presentation, which will be led by Keeana on the screen. We also have the Ashrae presentation, which will be led by Zach.
Oh,
over
Zach, yeah, that's me.
Which will be led by Zach. Then we have on Thursday our What is FPG, which will be led by Deepa. So stay tuned for that. All of the meetings will be at the exact same time and over here in this room. So you don't have to get confused. Yes.
What does Ashrae stand for?
You will find out more about it.
Okay, good.
Well, yeah, I know that, but.
Also, there's a poster outside.
Okay. It's like. it's wondering
And
what
we
it
have our
is.
game day on Fridays, and I
Yeah,
will be.
so there
leading
will be a game night on Friday that we will do. It will be at SCAD Beach. We will be bringing our giant Jenga hosted by AIS. We also bring in cornhole. So if you want some, play some cornhole, play some giant Jenga, have some snacks, come over to the SCAD Beach at 5:30 p.m. on Friday. So come join us. It'll be a lot of fun. We also have professional events with firm crawls. We have professional speakers coming up. So all of that can be done there. And for more information, you can also scan that QR code. It's going to lead you directly to our link tree, which has all of the information in terms of Zoom links, event registrations if there need to be any, and how to join AIS and everything else related to this. So you might be saying, wow, this is amazing. But how do I join? So in order to join, you have to go through the steps of going to AIS.org, which we can all be happy to help if you want to join right now. This will give you benefits in terms of attending all of these kind of events, but also getting free access to a lot of really helpful software sessions that all other AIS universities host, and also events that and conferences that will be hosted by AIS National and also different universities around the US and around the world. So over here, we have, if you want to take a photo of this, we have not posted it yet officially. So you are getting first disclosure on how to do this. But if you need any help, or if you also were a member last year and would like to renew your membership, please let us know, come up to me, let me know you had been a member last year and want to renew your membership. And we can do that and it can be a breeze. Yes.
Also, fun fact, when you get a membership, you can get one that lasts like 2, 3, 4 years.
Your entire school.
So it may be like, obviously it's more pricier because you're paying for all of it at once, but then you like literally never have to stress about it for 4 years.
You also get access to something called the Crit Journal, which is a collection of, it's a magazine from different universities that bring a collection of architecture projects. You can submit your project to Crit Journal, you can submit an article to Crit Journal. So, and also you can be a committee member by, a committee member by joining AIS and being a member. So that way you can stay involved with everything that is going on in AIS Nationals, and you get a huge discount to go to conferences. And these are national conferences, quad conferences, all of those things.
And you get to put it behind your name, and you get to put it on your resume.
If none of those other things sound appealing to you, and you just want, the little thing, you can put that. You can put AIS SCAD chapter member, and that can be something that you have on your resume, because it is really important being an AIS member and also a SCAD chapter AIS member, because we are very well known for being in good standing for very many years. A lot of the professors, if you ask them about AIS, a lot of them have been members. We have a couple of professors that have been on the executive board. So if you ever have questions about what the benefits are of being an AIS member, want to ask professors, a lot of them will know and will give you really good answers.
Yeah, and in a job interview, if it's on your resume, they're most likely going to ask you about it. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, and also if you want to become a member and if you see yourself in the future standing here directing a presentation, you can also start off by being a member. I think we all kind of started off very early on by joining one of these presentations. I joined because it felt like family to me when it was in COVID. So there's a lot of stories, and I'm sure like if you ask any of us, all of us have our unique stories of being involved in this. And also one of the good things that we're doing this year is the mentor and mentee sign up. So for those of you, like for example, if you're in first year and want to get to know the community, you want to get to know more architecture professors and more architecture students that are higher up, we will be also offering that. So stay tuned for that sign up sheet, and you can be paired with, who knows, one of us or anyone else that signs up. So it's a really good way to get involved, put some fun into architecture, put some lightheartedness into what can sometimes be sleepless nights. So. And also there's a QR code again.
Yeah, that takes you to the Instagram too. That's where we post a lot of the stuff.
Thank you, Zach, for a great follow-up. So, where can you reach us? One of the best ways to reach us is through Instagram. So we're here, the Instagram is SCAD AIS, super simple, not AIS SCAD, SCAD AIS. So over there you can find all of the information. Make sure you follow and make sure you turn off notifications. It's really important. We are posting everything. We also launched our napkin sketch competition today. So if you want a gift or a free membership, which is what we gave last year, make sure to sign up for that and look into seeing if you want to win the napkin sketch competition. If you want examples, feel free to talk to any of us, and we have examples from last year. But if you're at a coffee shop doing homework, grab a napkin, start sketching. Who knows, you might win. It's completely voted by students, so it is not biased by any of us. It is voted by your peers. So that is a really fun way to get a free membership. Also, a plug that I need to remember to keep adding. The AIS Nationals also has a membership grant. So for those of you who are looking to become a member, but right now you don't have the means to pay for that membership, you can also look into applying for a membership grant. So that way you can get the membership for free and it lasts a year or however long you want to apply for. So that is a really good way that AIS is helping the students, because they understand that we're all students at the end of the day. Our AIS.org is where you can get all of the AIS Nationals information, Linktree, SCAD AIS, which is this little thing. And then over there is our email. If you want to take a photo of this as well, these are the 2 emails that Zach and I will have access to. So we will be answering all of those questions over there. And you'll be meeting in this room every single time we have meetings. So just remember that. So do we have any general questions as of right now? Any questions about membership? Any questions about joining? Were any of you members last year that want to renew?
I renewed.
Okay. Okay, yeah. If you've already renewed this summer, you should be all good. The membership cusp is May. So if you were a member before May, like the end of May, then you have to renew it. Obviously, it lasts that entire year, and it also lasts up to the point of grassroots, which is that big national conference that you saw us attend.
And if you're a sophomore or a junior, we will be in your studio tomorrow. If you have another question or want to talk to us one-on-one.
And for freshmen, we will be at Fall Fest. We will have a little table. You can see us over there. We'll have a huge AIS banner. For those of you who are not freshmen but still want to attend to see our faces again, feel free to do so. We'll be answering any questions and also getting the mentoring and sign-up sheet for the freshmen specifically. Any other questions about membership or anything like that? I'm gonna end it with a little question. So, who wants to sign us off? Who wants to answer this question? What class are you most excited about this quarter?
It's always my studio. It's just the most interesting.
Class 20.
Class 20.
Yes.
That's what you have.
Class 1?
20,
Class
like
20.
the last class.
Class 1. Oh.
Anyone else
Class, yeah.
have another answer? I'm curious, what class are you most excited for?
Studio?
Oh,
I have probation.
I know.
If you need any help picking any professors, I'm sure all of us have all of our experiences. If you need help. Oh, there's a question.
No, I was just saying it's work hard.
I mean, if they want suggestions, we need to give them suggestions. Anyone else have any other input or anything else they would like to say? Any of the board members have anything they would like to say to this all?
Join, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, if you see any of these conferences on the AIAS website, actually look into going because they're like 100% worth it.
Yeah.
It'll, I don't even know if anything I could say up here would make it convincing, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
So we met a lot of different people from different places, and the executive board is just the sweetest people you can meet. And hopefully we'll be able to get at least some of them on a call at some point to, talk about everything. But
Yeah, and wherever South Squad may be, it's always fun to have a big group to all go together.
Yeah, but like even so, I'm an international student. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I work at an architecture firm in summer. And they were like, "Oh, you're part of AIS," and I was like, "Yeah." And then it's a topic because everybody knows about AIS. So
Yeah, there,
anyone
like, if
who
you get internships, there, like, the chances that at least someone in there is a past member of AIA, or a
Yeah.
past member of AIS is really high.
It wasn't even like an interview. It was just casual
Yeah.
conversation.
Your boss was probably a president at one point.
Yeah.
So
Like, not even joking, they were probably something at some point. So if you have any questions or would like to join now, or we would like to join the list, we will be sending out a bulk registration to AIS National, so all of you can sign up. So you don't have to go through the hassle of, signing up yourself, doing all the stuff, because we have signed up ourselves. We know it can get complicated if you don't have someone who knows how to sign up. So if you want to sign up, just let us know. We'll write down your name, and we can send that over to AIS Nationals to confirm the registration. Any other questions? You all good? They're really good. They have all these. They're from Columbia.
And also, please don't forget to sign up on my sorry.
Is that the same vote?
No, it's Oh, and feel free to take these. We have plenty more, so. You guys need more?
I like that. Oh, and then he's like, I just signed up and I was like, okay, I'll do it. He's like, right now, I waited a week to do something. No, he's like, do it now.
Can we? Yes, thank you.
Keep going. Keep go all the way.
Thank you, friends. It was
Yes.
great chatting.
I'm eating a lollipop. Yep. See ya.
Bye, Zach.
Bye.